All right, guys, so we have finally made it to the pond, as you can see right here. And I've been to this pond a few times, but never this late in the season. Coming in the summer, it's really tough to get through some of those kind of higher weeds, pricker bushes, but we've made it. So that's all that matters. There's a bunch of lily pads. Like I said, I've never been here this late in the season. I've caught some pretty big fish, as you guys know, if you've been watching the channel, out of this pond. So I'm just gonna start out with a little topwater frog here in some of these pads, and it is perfect conditions right now for a big bite to happen. So let's get right in there. Oh my God, I got him. Oh my God. As soon as it hit the water. That was second cast. I wasn't paying attention as soon as my bait hit the water. It's a good sign though. Yep, oh my God. How did I miss him? How did I miss him? That was a perfect cast right there. There had to be a fish. That's fish. Got him. There we go. Number one. He's stuck in that. Let's see if I can get him out. Dang, he's stuck in that tree. Yep, got him. There we go. There we go. Number one on the day. Finally. I threw on that frog for just a bit. Just a minute. I got a few nice bites. Switched up to just a little Texas rig here in hopes of getting maybe a fish that was slightly slower moving to eat. And of course, not a giant. But that is important. Number one on the day. Let's get him back. All right, guys, number one. Let's get a nice little release. This water is so dang clear. There he goes. All right. Gives me a little bit of confidence. I came up with the frog to start out, and I got quite a few little blow-ups. They were mostly from smaller little fish, I'm pretty sure. I hooked one of them for a second, but nothing too big that I think I was missing on the frog. I decided, let's switch up to just a little creeper bait and see if we can't find maybe something that needs a little slower presentation to get that whole bait down. And of course, that is number one on the day. Just a little guy, just the start. But as you guys know, there are definitely some big fish in this pond. So let's get back rigged up and in the water. That's number one though. All right, guys, so as you could tell, there's a ton of fallen trees, little timber up shallow, as well as all these lily pads. These lily pads are stuff that just came up in the summer, so I've not really fished this pond when there's so much vegetation, but I've just got a lightweight with a little Texas rig on. I might put on a little bit heavier weight, maybe do a little bit of punching through some of this thicker grass, but for now, I think just this small little Texas rig up shallow should get it done for some big fish. There it is. It's got to be a fish there. Yep, I knew it. Yep, there we go. That could be bigger. That could be a little bigger. Maybe not much, but that's number two. Maybe a little bit bigger for the second one on the day. I knew there had to be a fish there. Just pitched right next to a little fallen tree, some timber in the water, right in a kind of patch with no lily pads, like right in the middle. And number two, again, not a giant, but at least we're figuring out a pattern here where I think there could be definitely some big fish up shallow in the early morning. Let's get him back. All right, guys, number two, let's throw him back. There he goes. I knew there had to be a fish there. It was just too perfect of a spot for there not to be something lurking right next to that timber, shallow water, some shade. Anyway, let's get rigged up and back in the water. There's a fish. There it is. There it is. There it is. Maybe a little bit better, around the same size. Absolutely killed it pretty much as soon as that bait has hit the water. I mean, that is a perfect hook set. right in the side of the mouth, come out pretty easily. And there's number 3. Again, we're not going up in size a whole lot, but I will take it. We found a pattern. Now that we found where these fish are at, we can work it maybe with some different baits, maybe with some slightly bigger baits, and find some bigger fish. But it's important. Number 3 of the day. All right, guys, number 3 of the day. Let's get him back. This water is so clear, but it's just a little bit harder to see in it because there's so much vegetation on top. And also, we're in a little bit of a shaded spot, which is fine. I think that allows us to kind of come right up to the bank and not spook these fish. All right, guys, so I made a couple rounds up this kind of shaded part of the bank, just around this corner. And now we're gonna kind of go over to this side. This side is right directly into the sun. So I wanna see if there's maybe a little bit of a difference in how they're biting in some maybe the warmer water that the sun's coming down on, as opposed to the shady water. I'm just gonna bring 2 rods, little frog, little creature bait, 2 essentials. And we're gonna kind of come up. There might be a better opportunity for sight fishing without as much glare and shade on that side. We'll be able to see in the water just a little bit better. Anyway, we're gonna see if we can't get in here, kind of walk around the outskirts of this pond and come in and hopefully get on some big fish. Any spots with a little bit of vegetation, I'm gonna throw that frog. Any spots that are a little bit more open, I'm gonna pitch in this wacky rig, or this Texas rig. Whoa, whoa, that was a bass right there. Oh my God. Oh, how did I miss him? That was insane. I bet he'll take it back too. Yep. He took it back. He took it back. Got it. That was crazy. That is so cool. I saw this fish come out from just like an inch of water right next to where I'm standing, right next to this little fallen tree. Of course, I pitch in. Well, calm down, buddy. I pitch in right in front of him. He eats it. I set the hook and miss him, cast it right back in there, and he takes it. I wish all the bass were this aggressive. Again, little small guy, but I will take it. Number, what is that, 4 on the day, I think? There he goes. That was a pretty sick eat. Wasn't expecting him to come out from pretty much an inch of water. Missed him, cast it right back in there. I'm assuming that's the same fish. That took it back right on the next cast. Oh my, oh, that was so cool. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Oh my gosh. Come back and eat that. There's, oh my God, dude. I was paying attention. He ate it again. Oh my God. I was not paying attention for that. Dang, I think I hooked him for a split second. There's a fish. There's a fish. Got it. There we go. I bet you that's the same fish. I bet you that is the same fish. I bet it is. It's about the same size as that one that, that's so crazy. That ate the buzzbait like 3 times. I just pitched it back up over top of this grass. And of course, I mean, it might not be the same fish, but if that is, that's crazy. He came back. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. There's a fish, there's a big fish literally staring me down. Right there. That's crazy. Let's see if I can't get this guy hooked. Anyway, let's get this guy back, and there's literally a big fish sitting right there. That was a crazy bite, though. All right, well, I forgot to hit record for that release right there, but there was a big fish that literally, as soon as I pulled that fish out of the water, it came up and followed, literally was staring me down. Well, there's a fish right there. It's not a giant, but he's gonna eat it. Watch this, watch this. This is gonna be crazy. Ha! That's so cool. God, oh, I missed him. I missed him. Come back. Come back for it. Oh, yep, he came back for it. He literally came back for it. That's crazy. Yep. Oh my God, I missed him again. What am I doing? I literally missed him twice in a row. I don't think he'll come back now, but oh my God, he came back and ate it. What? Let's let him eat it for a second. Got it. Oh my gosh, no way. This is not the big one that I saw before, but like, I casted it in there. He missed it. I casted it back in there. He missed it again. And of course, third time's the charm. I got it. That is so sick. Let's get this guy unhooked and back in the water. I think that's number 6. All right, guys, I believe that's number 6, all on that little creature bait. Let's put him back. There he goes. That was such a sick eat. I mean, I saw a big fish, like I said, that came up right up shallow and was kind of staring me down. Of course, I pitch in to kind of where I saw it go to. And there was that little guy that, I mean, he ate it. And that I missed him twice before I finally pitched in there, let him eat it for another second. And I hooked him. I cannot believe the second time I even hooked him for a split second. And of course, he just came right back and ate it. That's how aggressive these fish are. But I have missed a few on the buzzbait. I'm kind of going around this kind of sunnier side of the pond, just fishing with this little creature bait and of course the buzzbait. And that was the first good fish that I saw right there up shallow. So give it a few more minutes with this buzzbait and creature bait. I think we could get on a big one. Anyway, let's get back in there. That is just terrible. Oh my God, there's a fish. What? It's the best one of the day too, I think. It's a good little fish. There we go. It's definitely the best one of the day. It's not a giant, but what? I made possibly the worst cast that I've ever made. I got such a bad backlash. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, guys, I don't know why my GoPro just shut off right as I was talking there, but anyway, that was a pretty sick eat. Like I said, I made a terrible cast. I hit this grass behind me, got a terrible backlash, and of course, that's how we get our best fish of the day. It's not a giant, but it's maybe close to 1 1/4, 1 1/2, if we're lucky. There he goes. That was pretty sick. Again, I don't know why my GoPro shut off. I'm at like 50%, and it's not even that hot out. Anyway, that was a pretty cool eat. That's a fish. There's a fish. There it is. There it is. Oh, little guy, little guy, little guy. There we go. That's going to be the last one of the day. That was pretty sick, though. Absolutely killed it. I was just walking back, really. And, of course, this spot, I had seen a bunch of stuff kind of jump out of the water, a few things surface. I cast it in there, hoping for a big one, and we got a little guy. I'll take it, though. There we go. Probably the smallest one of the day, but I'll take it. I believe that is number 8. Let's get him back. All right, nice little guy. Aggressive little dude. That was pretty sick. Anyway, I'll take a few more casts kind of walking up this bank, but for the most part, I think that's going to be about it for today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. There are a few hiccups there towards the end with some kind of camera gear malfunctioning. Hopefully the video wasn't too choppy for you. I'll get that sorted out, and if you do have any if you know kind of what it is, make sure you comment that down below. The GoPro is kind of shutting off despite being not overheating or being at a low percentage. Well, I'll check it out. I'll see if there's anything like a little bit loose in there I can tighten up. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Wasn't necessarily the best day of fishing, but we did get on quite a few little fish. Got on one, at least all right fish at the end there, all on the little Guggen Baits Bandito bug, just on a little Texas rig. Definitely the star player for today. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Comment down below, what do you guys want to see next? And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.